Alright, so I had to leave the house. First I had to clear some memory. Anthony, I'm sorry, not Anthony. I was in the Bayside house in the apartment, and I was clearing out the memory from my phone, and I had my coffee in the microwave, and all of a sudden Lewis is like, you know, it would be really nice if you could clean up and somebody could throw their coffee cup out. And I go, whoa, whoa, whoa. I said, it's in the microwave. I said, don't throw it out. I said, I'm not finished with it. He goes, what are you talking about? It's empty, like really nasty. And I'm like, it's cooking in the microwave. That's what's on in the microwave. And but he'd already thrown it out like an asshole. And so then I get up and I come into the kitchen, and I'm like, he gets right up into my face, nose to nose, and his belly, and he's just like, you shut the fuck up. He's like, I want you out of here. Like, what? I was like, get out of my fucking face. And I just I tried to push him away, and then he bellied up against me again. And I go, listen to me, you fucking piece of shit. I started screaming. I'm like, I'm gonna call the police. I was like, help. I started screaming, and I go, you have a tenant upstairs. Now he's been put on notice that you're being a fucking asshole. I don't understand. And then I even said to him, I'm like, and then he comes up closer and closer. And I go, see you. And I cut a hole in the, the window to make a notation to self and to somewhere important that can't seem to find between subjugate. There's been a lot of subjugation at the abuse of the equipment that reads the scenery and my very real appearance. They've been locking that in some format in order to benefit other stupid shitheads at all different levels and then argue for centuries. I am fucking done with subjugation and you shitbags and your management style. So now Lewis manifests in a really aggressive manner towards me. I make the window point for my PowerPoint verificaton for this iGATE. It's my Stargate. I'm the guardian of the Stargate. Why is it that I am stuck in the manifestation of home economic? It's the E epsilon nom, N-O-M, is no mine. I didn't make this. I was telling you, this is not okay. This is not acceptable. This is not how you sustain life on a planet. This is how you get extinct. So I don't understand why I was delivered here, one. There's this thing in the church. It's deliver me from the trespasses, right? It's a pass. That's the patriarchal SS. I am the 3rd century pass where this is like extinction. I mean, deliver me from the shadow of death. Well, that's what I'm in. I'm in the 5 o'clock shadow as V, a Roman numeral 5. This is a FUNF shadow program. It's S-H-A. I'm the shaman. I'm the shaman. I'm the Om. I mean, I know you've heard of these things in the passing of whatever. I just don't understand why you don't get at Mickey Mouse Sticker Club that these are real things. How you, in your idiocy of like, wait, but I made this music video for you and your love, and now you're not with him, and now they're telling me I'm going to get brain cancer. What does that mean? I don't know. Why would they give you brain cancer if you were being helpful? That doesn't make sense. But I'm here with some Ayatollah-approved white, being John Iannuzzi, in some hotel where you're playing games with my very real appearance. I don't want to be here with him. I didn't want to be raped by Jason Romer. I did not want human tryouts to make me sound like I'm a whore of some sort and that I'm a brothel, whatever, prostitute, like I accept money for sex of some sort. But see, that's what humans did. They bastardized the church. The Vatican, the holiest men on the planet, used to fight for the kingdom business in a manner that was acceptable, and then went out and shared with other houses of worship through an intermediary. Why is it the monastery, the ministry? I mean, like, there's all these things. You made the poor man McCarrick, the one who wrote the book, right? And then the John Paul, right? John Paul is the guy that somehow he put on like a black ops uniform, and he put black resin on his really white skin, and he was fighting so hard for the black op against the other guy who didn't put the black resin on. He remained white and blanco, but see, he knew about the blanched veggies. He didn't know Saint John, Saint Martin, Saint Thomas, and the whole Caribbean thought when he opened his mouth that he was like the James Earl Jones of the NYNEX, NYNEX program that was a commercial in the 1980s about a respectable guy who had this really nice presence about him, and then he had this very unusual voice. Right, yeah. See, everybody, the skin color, they didn't know the Vatican is fighting for my fixture because I don't need new manifestation problems. And then you get disease, the Count Dracula condition, the CDC, something like that. Yeah, you get Cattaruzza wrong, the Catwoman. There's going to be disease as far as you can count on your like Mickey Mouse machines that you built for yourself that caused the count to go up even further. And now you're counting the count and you're like, wait a minute, why does it keep going? Why doesn't it ever go down? Well, let's see. You made the poor two white men, one a pedophile, but it's pedophilia. I mean, it's supposed to be pedicure. P-E-D-I, the foots, mein Futsa? Da, mein Futsa. No, not this state of Za. No, well, see, but then here's the thing. The nation of Za thinks that they own this color called black on the skin. No, I am white. When the moon pales and I don't want to be seen, I put mud or I put black resin on my face. I still own Za. I'm Cattaruzza. I'm the tar baby. I am sorry that this disappoints you, but you are nothing. You have to wait for instructions like everybody else, but it never has anything to do with your color for your placement in body order here. You are part of the very real problem that I was trying to work with. But here we are, and I'm at a train station in Bayside, and my father, just recently, today, came at me, like the one that I was born to, the piece of shit that I told you about, that I wanted to go to convent and boarding school so I didn't have to curse. I have venom. See that? It's like a snake. I call it habanero. It's like, and then it becomes a necrosis, and it becomes the necromancer's dance. Because I guard the Stargate and the world between this and that. You get in a fight and you want to hold me down and defame my name in some sexual fantasy for your manifestation portfolio of shitbag children because you don't get out to see them, and then you fight them. They're not, how could you say that about white? Because that's what they are. They're all that way. The caramel, the Concord, darker skins, with the grape color, then the green grape color, but mixed with a little bile. So this way it looks a little yellow. I don't know. There's all sorts of weird colors. Then there's a gray ashy color. I mean, have you been out in the real world since you mixed everything in one cup of cum and then baked a whole bunch of children and said, here, go play so we can argue about how not bad you are. And then they get out and they're like, oh my God. Those are my children? That's now? I mean, I don't get out often, but no, those aren't my. When I call back to the people that are running the show, they say they're so wonderful, that they come to church, that they're doing things for the community. Right. Yeah, that's the one area that's still your best shot at making a good reputation for yourself. But all the other children you couldn't reach in all your excess time and doing nothing, right? They are having a real hard time with the Rolodex and the Rolex and the wheels and all the things that, right, make everybody look bad. So, when Lewis comes at me, I did do that thing, and I said, what is wrong with your head case? I said, you just went from, I'm in the room, not bothering you. I was like, you're screaming about a coffee cup. I tell you that just leave it, I'm coming out. And he's like, what do you mean leave it? Right, it belongs in the garbage. Well, if this is what your head is telling you, I said, take a deep breath, Lewis. I was like, it's in the microwave, heated. I need to put it back in the cup so then I can travel with it. So it's like, but he gets himself all riled up and then he can't calm himself down like a fucking broken toy. I don't give a shit. I said, I can't wait for the fucking day that they come with handcuffs and a firing squad and they just riddle your entire body with bullets and you fall over and I am done with you. That's the day I'm waiting for, Lewis. I fucking hate you. And I walked away. That is the most honest you will ever get from anybody. I have venom when I speak. It went from cuspid of cussing to full out disgusting, vile language that will now be viral to add the death count of all of your innocent angels that you fought for over the last 42 years while you allowed me to stay in America, be held down and raped by every one of your disgusting thoughts, papers, theories, consumer market things, money things, and all of the rallies and tallies. And so I hope you all fucking die at once and let the rest of us in bioengineering move on to a happier day. This is disgusting, and I don't deserve this.